so cooked. I'm so dead. Ugh, I'm not recovering. I keep hoping that, like, eating food and just not doing anything will help me recover. It does not appear to be helping. Okay, let's see how these sound on my computer. Because I just kind of went off, I just kind of recorded outdoor sounds, and I'm kind of curious if these came out any good, if these are usable, or if they've got too much background noise and like cars and stuff. Hoping it's just like bug noise. It wasn't a ton of bird noises. I was hoping for some bird noises and stuff, but it's mostly just bug noises, if it caught anything. Have I boosted an absolute butt ton? So I lied. That might be usable if I can boost it an absolute butt ton. Okay, whatever. So you and you and you. Can I just drop a ball in here once? These are not. Oh, it's an M4A file. Ah, because we can't have you doing anything. You must. File types have to be just a walled garden thing at this point, right? It's not like this file type is better than that file type. I was gonna say, I think I've used free convert before. And it's one of those. This is one of those sites that I'm like, no, I do actually want to support it. So can I? I'll do one of the smaller ones first. Let's just see if I can figure out how to boost it. So you convert it. Download it. Yay, now it's an MP3, so now I can throw that into... Needs to be an MP4 file. Oh, that's because I have my volume cranked. Even added game speed. Ooh. Congrats. Like I said, if you can, I would think about doing an auto roll, but hey, there we go. So let's just cut off the car at the end, because I don't need it super long. It's supposed to be loop, so looping background audio. It's never gonna be priority, yeah. Loop it. Oh, the whole thing. Okay, so now loop it. Yeah, I think that might be me shifting. Okay, let's try that other clip, which means I gotta go convert it again. I do have the long one that I could also try to just grab some audio from too. That was Forest 2, Forest 3 then? So it does an entirely new web page to do a new download, but I guess that would make sense. If you only have like 2 clicks that somebody's going to do on their website and you need to show maximum amount of ads, I suppose you would refresh it as much as you can. Okay. Boost it. Okay, yeah, no, that's definitely a car at the end there. So we do something like that. Oops. I think like that. Not going to be a seamless loop, but... Single bird call might get obnoxious. But there's an excuse that it's intentional. Okay, so... It's the draw... Where's the, select? I was gonna say, there we go. I wish to squish it to where the loop is. There we go. Oh, I just need to go grab it from the top. Okay. This probably would drive some kind of audio file completely nuts, but this works for my purposes of making a audio file completely nuts. The entire project in this case turned into a WAV file. So I did an M4A file, converted to an MP3 to now convert to a WAV. And then I don't know if that's because of people just doing the dumb walled garden thing of like, there's fairly easy ways to get around this. Like, I don't know why you're being picky about it. Yeah, but I guess the interaction costs. If you could put enough interaction costs between somebody and what they're trying to do, then they won't do it, even if it is a thing they can do. Do I want to do... I could just slap it on the game manager. That might confuse me, though. Okay, this is the background sounds. I don't really need to do it as a separate audio, but I'm going to. audio source actually is playing awake and is looping. And it's Forest 3. And I just turned on the music to just turn it off. Step right up. Okay, I need to disable the... Okay, wait, and I want the background audio to be quiet. I know I just boosted it, but that's because I wanted to make it quiet in here. Yeah. Something like that. Step right up. Seems like it might still be a lot. It's really not. It's one of those, like, I want you to know it's there, but not actually be able to hear it. Step right up. Basically. Yeah. Great. Lovely. Awesome. Thanks for playing. It's certainly one of the games of all time. Okay, the two big things to fix is the arrow, the throw preview, and the kind of the score clock. Well, yeah, that's kind of the balancing of the thing. Okay, so how do... I don't want to mess with the arrow, but the arrow kind of needs to be done, and I need to move the clock at some point, too. Step right up. Oh, that's another minor bug that I could fix, is the ring spawn. Does not need to be spawning everything at once and making a bunch of noise off screen. So the ring profile you. Yeah, that's 15 minutes. Not even 15 minutes into the stream and I'm yawning like I'm asleep. Not a good sign. Let's see, I want to freeze everything. And then when I throw the ring, which is the tosser actually. So tosser, when you get tossered, throw ring, it should rigid body dot constraints is rigid body constraints dot none. Okay, let's see if that gets rid of the ring having an issue. Step right up. Still was making some kind of sound. I actually do think the background audio adds a lot. I don't know if forest audio made a ton of sense, but yeah, okay, my voice is kind of quiet for that other stuff. That was some terrible throws. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Yeah, like I very desperately need to move the clock out of the middle of this thing too. Okay, but that did not solve the issue. Is it playing on awake? Step right up. Is that also is that the issue? Profab ring. Since you do have audio, right? Hole. You're not playing on Awake. Are they spawning inside of each other? The rigid body constraints would make it so that they're not. They are touching, aren't they? Or at least it's touching the ground and stuff too. Okay, so now I gotta figure out how they're spawning again. It's gonna push it into the ground though, right? And then that's also gonna make noise when it hits the ground. Step right up. Oh, it's not. Aha, because it's... Okay, so now, can I get the rings to move up some? Which was where I was trying to do, like, some kind of... Yeah, that's multiplying it, so that should do it first. Is one going to be enough? I don't know. But if it moves it up, that's all I'm looking for. Step right up. That's going to be more than enough. Okay. That's well more than enough. Yeah, and you can see all the colors too. That's kind of neat. Why do you do it backwards when I try to change the position of it? Fabulous. You fluffing dumb. Herb. Go ram it. It's not an order of operations thing, right? I think when I did plus, though, that didn't. Step right up. Okay, you are throwing the bottom one. Yeah. Terrific. Awesome. Neat. Thanks for playing. Okay. Why are you doing it backward? So 1 plus this? Because I'm doing negative? It's so much fun to just mess around with the numbers than it is to actually use my brain. There we go. Okay, and that last one was kind of low. And... Okay, if I... Yeah. Let's do that so it's not as low. Step right up. Awful, terrible, horrible. There we go. At least landed one of them. That's it. That's all I landed. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Okay, so now it's not doing the obnoxious audio at the beginning, so that's one bug down. Yay. Oh, wait, I could do. Yay. Well, I did not put that in a spot that's helpful.
First, you're gonna find me a doctor.
Okay.
That's it? That little thing.
I need the throw preview, and I need to fix the clock. Okay, and then I look up carnivore barker. That is the, like, technical term, right? Barker, yeah, occupation. I don't know what that actually, like... It's a person who attracts patrons to events by extorting it and announcing attractions. Stripes. Why are the first three this 6-foot carnival barker clown animatronic? Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make... Well, I could recolor, like, my gnome, or I could just drop my gnome in there. Or, it's just because the voxels don't really work with the rest of the vibe, but I don't have much else. Could maybe I do a 2D guy? Or just do a picture? Or dress up like this and then do a picture of me? I don't have this as a costume, though. Or use AI, I guess. Yeah, AI generated. Okay, what did I have in Magic of Voxel? Or... Okay, when I look for projects, it opens it. Right? Yeah, box. No, where did... It opened it earlier. I did this earlier. Okay, I gotta close the blinds too. Maybe I'll sit if I'm crunching that bad. Just I was just sitting though. It's like I don't want my back to feel any worse though, which it hasn't. But that's precisely why I don't want to do. Okay, what the fluffin' heck? Oh, this downloads, not the other. A long time ago? What? Huh? I was like, I just downloaded this. This is a different thing. Okay, now I gotta remember where the heck the thing was located on my other drive. I think for maximum confusion, it just stayed under downloads. I guess I have a voxels? No, that's exported voxels. Downloads. And then Magic of Voxel. Then Magic of Voxel. Then Vox. Then there's all my stuff. Yes, I could do that. So open that, please. Okay, wait, I have a guy, though. I have a couple of guys that are just like guys. And not the gnome in a T-pose, because the T-pose... Yeah, because I remember I was doing like the police and stuff. It's not really going to work as a carnival barker. Template character? Did template character have stuff like the pirate and stuff? Was that a pirate somewhere? I guess it was probably just called pirate. Also not the vibe I'm going for. Okay, pretty sure template character's all I want. It's just gonna be kind of weird to see all this like 3D stuff and then a voxel character, but that's all I'm really capable of. Doing a full 3D guy is not gonna happen. Now I guess you could do like the fortune teller machine. Yeah, doing some kind of animatronic carnival barker. Oh, that's Zoltar. Okay. I did get the guy in the box. He just stays there all day. It's gotta get boring. Even that it looks like... I mean, I think even modeling the top half of a person would be well beyond my abilities with Blender. Okay, so just give me red and white striped suit for a guy here. Then I can decide if that's... I don't feel like stealing the colors off of that, but... Wait, save as... It's duplicate, right? Can you... Okay, it is duplicate, it's just I wasn't doing the hover, the tooltip there. Carnival... Barker, and I remember don't put spaces in it. Yeah, it's stuff like that where I'm like, maybe I am actually learning. Okay, and I do have a red. That's kind of an intense red. So give me this less intense red. And I wish to paint... like so. You're not even going to see the backside of the character, but I want to be thorough. That's what I was afraid of, is that was going to be a bright white. But is it going to be noticeably gray if I do gray? Yeah, kinda. That was the issue. One sleeve. We do the other sleeve. This feels like one of those things that I might put some time into and then realize, no, I'm not actually going to use it. So, is that a valid part of the creative process to make a thing and decide you're not actually going to use it? I say yes, but I don't know how many people would be in agreement. Okay, now, Something like that. That's what I was a little afraid of, is that you're not even. Okay, so then we do like a line there. So we undo that. So that's your middle, so then we just slice you in half that way. With the stripes. Oh, this, you can mirror this too, can't you? That's okay. I'm just gonna have fun chilling and doing some art. Not worrying. Yeah, I definitely felt like chill mode for... It's a lot to do. This many days of game dev. I also think it's one of those things that's it's like streaming. 2 hours used to be a lot for streaming, and now I'm like, yeah, no, I can crank out 4 hours fine. So I do wonder if that's also the thing, is if I just continue to do game jams all the time. I would assume it gets easier and easier. I guess I could test it. That is the thing. I've been wanting to do like YouTube video project kind of things. So, did I say what I have tucked in there? No, I don't. I could either tuck white or red. I have red. We'll just tuck red in there. Really new to the stream viewer. Hope I'm doing well. Doing fine. I'm kaput. Doing this much jamming is a lot. I got something going though. Like, it's at least a game, even if it's not the bestest, most interestingest game. Again, it'll be just, oh look, you made another toy again. Yep, that I did. I like my toys. I like my game dev toys. That's what I say after every jam. I got something going on though. Yeah. I mean, not every jam. I've had some ones that didn't turn out good. I've had ones that this, I wish there was a little more happening, but like it's functional. I've had stuff that's less functional, so. Okay, yeah, no, I just gotta do the hat, and then that'll be the thing. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Stream's going. I keep hoping that after I take a break, I'll be a little more awake and can tackle this, and then continues to be the same answer of like, maybe. No, I've definitely had some jams where I'm really proud of myself and think like, yeah, no, this is something that I'm glad other people are recognizing, or this is something that like I was very proud of. There's been a variety. It hasn't all been like meh. So how many years have I been streaming? I guess it's 4 years now. I kept saying 3 years. It's 2020. Or I guess, well, okay, very first stream, I guess was, because when I was looking at the stats, I think it said I streamed in 2017, and I'm like, I have no clue what I streamed then, but that was only like a day or two. And then I started playing around with it a little more in 2017 when Borderlands 3 came out, and then 2020 happened, and then I just streamed a a lot more regularly, and I've just been ticking up the amount of stream time over time, so. Also thinking of resuming streaming soon. What were you streaming? Yeah, I do a lot of game dev and indie game stuff. Well, I say indie game, I guess it was Dishonored 2 most recently, but typically lots of game dev and indie game stuff. Oh, and pixel art. How am I forgetting pixel art? What's my favorite game? I will actually let you have a guess at that. There are hints on the stream, just as an FYI. So there is a chance you could guess it. Okay, that's... This guy is just gonna be aggressively bald under the hat. That's fine. Have I played Dead by Daylight? No, I haven't. I've seen it, and I know of it, and I know a friend of mine, or well, college friend, was employed there, but have not played Dead by Daylight. Yeah, no. Favorite game is Borderlands. That's what all the little avatars running around are. The stream avatars there are Borderlands related. I'm quite excited for Borderlands 4. Despite the kind of meh marketing. Of which, I still need to finish that YouTube video. I think that's going to be once I finish doing, like, playing too many jam games. I want to finish that YouTube video. I'm gonna paint attach. Although that's not the title. I'm not going to title it the very meh marketing of Borderlands. I'm kind of like, it's a toss-up between the worst part of Borderlands 4 so far, or just saying the weak marketing of Borderlands 4. Okay, there's a way you could just mirror this, but I'm also afraid this is not positioned to mirror correctly. So we're just going to keep doing what I'm doing, because it's chill. And that's how I'm feeling, is just I want to chill. If I enjoy playing horror games, then recommend trying some Resident Evil Part 7. Very entertaining and story-driven. I was going to say that's entirely not my thing, but I do like an entertaining game. I'm not opposed to entertainment. Guess it depends on how boring you think my stuff is here. But the story-driven kind of stuff, I enjoy watching other people play story-driven stuff, but I am not too much of a story gamer myself. I like my riffing on whatever thing I'm doing, which is kind of harder. It's harder to do with a story game. Like, it's pretty sure why Northern Lion does a whole bunch of just weird like virtual toy indie games, is because that's easier to riff off of than it is like, oh, we gotta stop for another cutscene. I know he does a fair amount of, like, I think he got into Marvel Midnight Suns there for a while, which I believe is a bit more story based, but okay, I think I did a little too. Prefer watching rather than playing for story based games. For other games, I'm perfectly fine playing the game. Is this not? Oh, orthogonal. There we go. Oh, I should have made the hat a little bigger. I guess I could still do that. So it actually fits on the head. But Oh, gave me a follow. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's typically 6 to 8 Eastern. I'm just doing a whole heck of a lot for the GMTK Game Jam. But yeah, if you came here for for story games and horror games, I did watch all of the Alien movies. That is kind of a tempting one to go and play like Alien Isolation or something, but I have not. Okay, do I want to keep you with your just sad little hat, or do I want to put in the effort to actually give you a hat that fits on your head? Oh, dadgummit. Okay, I'll extend it a little bit. Oh, and it did select it. That's why I do this. Because, there we go. Okay, we move you that away. Just seems like a really big hat. I need to do that. When will I do my next stream? Surprisingly, it'll actually be in the morning tomorrow. Most likely 8 o'clock. I'll want to start earlier than not start earlier and be tired anyway, so... It's one of those things of like I could start just a little earlier before that, but it's like, nah, it also isn't super necessary to like go that hard. I guess you haven't even seen the game that I'm making here, but do I need to do that for this hat here? Oh, I did. I sliced his head open. Oh, look at you can see his brains. Ruh-roh. I was just trying to grab the hat. I guess I did grab the whole thing there. So. I could fill the brains back in. Be a little more generous than I am with myself on my amount of brains. It seems a little too big, but we'll see. That's horrifying. I forgot that I fleshed out the inside of the character too, so it's like, oh look, there's the inside of the brain. Okay, I really just wanted the hat part of this, but... Okay, I could just cover it up. Anyway, nobody's gonna know that the inside of the head is actually horrifying and exploded. It'll be our little secret. No, I didn't mean to fill it in with flesh. This. I want this color, please. There we go. And then attach this. There we go. And I really should be using the mirror tool. We're not aiming for speed. We're aiming for just vibing. And not vibe coding either. Just vibing. And not vibrating either. It's interesting that vibe and vibrating, I think, give two entirely different connotations at this point. Yeah, what have I done for horror games? I've been meaning to finish Amnesia at some point. That's one that I started like a long time ago, and then got stuck in the like. It wasn't the spooky water. It was the like soldiers, I think. Technically, I got lost in a dark area and then just never picked up the game again. Well, the other reason I want to do a horror game is simply because of the marketing idea of like, you know, indie devs should make a horror game. And I'm like, yeah, no, I do agree with that. And I did do the, man, I wish I had saved that off or remembered where I saw that, but somebody posted recently on Discord if, here's our indie dev saw a trap. There is a perfectly good wheel in the room. Do not reinvent it. The door is open. You can leave it any time. Do not reinvent the wheel. Which very much spoke to me as a bachelor of innovation. Impossible. Used to be a streamer, but the account got banned? How'd you manage that? I hope your account manages to stay alive there. Oh boy. There's a lot of head flesh there in there. We're just gonna paint that over with the that. Yeah, the other game dev meme I liked a lot was the you know, come up with an idea, start making the features, get to the part where you need to make a lot of content, and then skip back to the come up with an idea, and then the release the game is just skipped over as a step. Okay, that's a little less horrifying. I don't know that you're even gonna see that. Does this look any better than it did? I don't think so. Let's grab that though. The only purpose of the wheel is to be reinvented. Who would put a wheel in a room and say don't reinvent it? This is why I found it so funny. The door is open. Do not reinvent the wheel. Okay, I want to just select. Shoot, I just want to select. No, duh. What am I doing? I can just erase. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. That looks like the skeleton just got. Wow. Okay, no, that was a pinstripe there. That's oh my. That's ooh. Scary stuff there. That's not what I meant. I meant to. Why'd you paint bucket that? Point. Yeah, not region, point. I want to just erase. Nope, you did it again. Unfleshed the entire thing. That's not what I'm looking for. I want to just erase this. I want to round this out a little bit. There we go. There, okay, so hack off these a little bit. I'm just afraid if I hit the mirror tool that this guy is not actually properly mirrored. And I'm not actually going to end up saving myself much time. Okay, paint. Okay, I guess erase it then. Paint. Not paint, attach this in there. Oops. Paint this in there. Okay, and now here I am spending probably way too long on this little carnival barker guy that I may or may not even use. No, I feel like I have the announcer. I gotta have some kind of guy that's actually announcering. There, there. Okay. Almost feels like it needs like a point or something. Or a cane to point with or something. Because that's what like you have. Yeah, you got the cane and the horn there. I ain't going that far at this point. That's not happening. So give me a little bit of that. And like that. And then do a little bit of that. And a little bit of that. I just kind of want to give you a little bit of personality somehow. Don't know if that's entirely happening here. Yeah. Let's see, and I could make your chin a little bigger. What have I done? Good lord, what is happening in there? Aurora Borealis? It's not working. Is that working? No, that's not working either. Is that working? Or did I really just need to add like the... Okay, no, maybe we don't need this whole chin flap here. Okay, I just needed the one line to make it so the mouth wasn't as obviously. I don't need a cane. I don't need a... it needs a cane or an announcer thing. Or just even, like, I just need to rotate the arm. Do I remember how to do that? It's been a while since I messed with this. Oops. Okay, then... No, I thought I had that selected. So select the arm. And then rotate 90 along the X. But a couple more times. There we go. And then we move you. Maybe up. Okay, then we grab that. Paint that in there. Paint that in there. Okay, up a little more. Paint that there. Okay, now you good? Yeah, now you are pointing. Sure, whatever. I did it. It's a thing. Export. Is that export? I would assume so. Just dump it under downloads, maybe, because there is a magic of voxel here. Vox export. And then Carnival Barker. I just dumped you in here, right? I thought it just updated. Carnival? Carnival Barker? Is this... No, this is the spot where I just put it, right? Carnival Barker, wow. No, that's the Vox. The export, the FBX file. Let's try that again. Oh, magic of voxel. Let's save. Is that not export? Let's save. I forgot how to export. There's a button somewhere, right? There we go. OBJ. Okay, I do remember how to export. Oh, this is under C users, right, as downloads. Okay, that's fine. Okay, now I can put that into Unity. It's not gonna match the rest of the style, but that's fine. The rest of the style being basic AF. Okay, and you. Yay. Okay, you probably need to be like huge. Okay, maybe more than just a wide. Also, that's absolutely massive. Yeah, okay, let's just play the game and see how big. Okay, so maybe more like 5? 5 by 5? Hmm. 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 Seems kind of big. Thanks for playing. I think it's because I have the camera at it. What? I don't know. We'll just stick with 5. We'll just put you there. Like I said, I don't know. This is super. I could have just copied this stuff over. I could have just copied the component. That's K. This is making me want to work. Speaking of horror games and stuff, this is making me want to work on the Shank Your Friends game. Just because it had the voxel characters and everything. And step right up. Oh, okay, yeah. Fantastic. Is there literally no orange pegs? It's a bummer. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Thanks. Really doesn't add a whole heck of a lot. It's fun to make though. Sit time. I might just sit anyway. I think the movement is the most important part. Yeah, it's an hour. Okay. So let's just do a full playthrough of the game with the step right up. Yeah, okay, this looks glaringly horribly blank. Is there any way I can hide that? Make it a little less obvious that it's a wow, just awful, terrible, horrible, no good, very bad. Thanks for playing. Oh, I can hide it with like just a red and white stripe thing. let's see. Can I make... Do I even... Okay, wait. I might even have a red and white stripe thing already. Sprites. Oh, dadgummit. I was wondering why I was playing just all sorts of stuff. Yeah, it's because I have stuff like checkerboards and stuff. Did I make stripes? I thought I made stripes at one point. Oh man, I could make some gotcha capsules for Plunk. It's a bunch of gotcha balls that are rolling around and falling into holes. And a hydrate, thank you. Okay, stripes. Were there any stripes? I mean, I feel like the monkey ball, Super Monkey Ball, is almost like gotcha games. Or rather, gotcha capsules. They just got monkeys in them. I gotta get back into doing pixel art again. I'm gonna do it on, whatchamacallit though, instead of Piskel. Okay, stripes. At this point, it would just be faster to pull it up at Krita. I just was curious if I had it. Okay, the colors that I picked. Okay, wait, if I do new... It's just... I was really trying to see if there was a way to make it look like it doesn't just immediately focus on the butt. Okay, the red and white colors that I pulled from Magic of Voxel and from the guy. What are they? Color. Here, color. Oh, dang it. Okay. That was that didn't do the thing, did it? That's not R. Okay. Hex. Can you convert to a hex? You can. Okay. Now, Krita. Hex code. There we go. Okay. And then I did do gray there. So maybe we do that too, just to make sure. Box. We do red. Oh, wait, we do red. That's not how you do that. Okay. And then this color. I want to pull this color off of here. Just D, apparently. Okay, now we do half of this and paint a bucket. Okay, wait, can I make this square? I feel like I would want it square. And then paint bucket and then right click it, or no? I don't know what that other red color is. How do I switch you again? Oh, come on, paint bucket. No, the whole thing, and nothing but the thing, so help me God. Yeah, the 100 was too much. There's this line here, I can see it. And it's not... Okay, I'm not using the right thing, am I? It's not paint bucket, it's replace. Is there a replace tool instead of the paint bucket tool? Okay, similar color selection? No. Oh my goodness, if we're talking about I wanted to do some more pixel art, here we go. There's a good excuse. It is just a square anyway. Okay, then we paint bucket with whatever the color was over here. Oops. Over there. And then we grab the thing off of Magic of Voxel here. Okay, there we go. At least this is the one good thing that came out of whatchamacallit, Marathon. The snafu with Marathon is how I found N-Real, which is what the soundtrack is here. Or N2, Anti-Rail. Although they haven't posted anything in a while. Okay, stripes. Save as the stripes as a Piscal file. Not under Gnome, just under wherever. And then export it. We'll just do it under downloads. I'm not. The patience is gone. Sprites? Kind of, it is kind of a sprite, kind of a... Okay, I want to use it as a texture. So give me a plane. This will be tent, I guess. And then that there. And then we change the material. Rotate you that way. Gosh dang it, the other way. Alright, I just need you to be a nice big wall that breaks up the background. So, like 5. That's the wrong one. 5? There we go. And then, like, okay, you probably need to move farther back so you're not on top of the pegboard. That's why I was gonna just do straight up 100. And then the stripes could be... How much does this go, though? Maybe.
Step right up.
Okay, there we go. That... almost. Almost hides the... Okay, and I could pull it a lot farther forward, actually. You... Pull you all the way up to, like, there. So maybe do that. Set 21. Okay, these are completely unnecessary. Doesn't actually affect the game. Oh no! Please don't explode Unity again. I just added some stuff. No, please! It's not, nobody's using it. Nobody's touching it. I'm the only one that was here messing with this. Great. How much stuff did I lose, though? Okay, that's, yeah. Doesn't affect the game, famous last words. I mean, the carnival barker and the background, I think, shouldn't. Those are purely visual, although I was thinking of adding some voice lines to the carnival barker if you hit him. Oh, I gotta take this call. I'll be back. Oh, looks like I came back right as the ads ended. Well, that works out. Okay. So now... play. What's this giant wall?
Right up.
Oh, wait. You were supposed to slide forward, right? Yeah, I was putting you at 20. To hide the fact that the grass was not fully, What? Save? We couldn't save it. Yeah, I know, that's... Didn't you just... Okay, it just... I thought I just quit. Did it not? What are you doing? I would like to save the game. I'm glad I'm not doing any major changes and then trying to save and just trying to move a wall forward. Okay. Is it the exact position of the wall? Let's save it at this position instead. Okay, save. What in the fluffin' heck? Access is denied. Why are you having these temp file issues? And then I can't, like, restart Unity. Doesn't seem to matter. Okay, where's the library again? Can I just nix the entire library and see if that brings it back? I don't like the fact that the new computers, like, having a hard time with Unity files. I guess no more making games in Unity, I gotta use something else. Which I've been wanting to do anyway. But I think there's many, many things that I say I would want to do anyway and then proceed to not do, so... Okay, library. Bye-bye. Alright. It just feels like I'm deleting like a huge amount of things and then it scares me. Okay. But I kinda have to do something to get it to, actually function and actually work. Obnoxious. I don't like it. I'm gonna fill up this C drive so fast when I download all sorts of random games and stuff too. Oh yeah, especially with the GMTK Jam if I'm downloading a bunch of GMTK games. Although I would assume they're not massive, but I don't know. Watching the like, watch the opening cutscene for this game is like, oh okay, well, it's definitely bigger than I got, which I'm just like, moving the camera. Anybody got any game updates to look at? I say as if anybody's here. I'm asleep, everybody else is asleep. Yeah, uploading soon. I can check out the main menu. Okay. Yeah, and here I am just skipping the main menu entirely. We'll see if it's an aesthetic choice that pays off or not. could just feel the default. I'm like, oh, I'm sitting here not doing anything. Time to open YouTube and look at whatever's on YouTube. Try searching to get started. Okay, so that's my whole computer's having issues, not just Unity. Yeah, it's funny how having so many subscribers gets you so many views and things, because, like, this wouldn't work for anybody else to say birthday with just a still from the video of person talking. I do kind of wonder how much YouTube is just a numbers game of, like, just post as many videos as you can, just upload content. Yeah, surprised he didn't just share it by typing B-Day. There's some effort there. Well, because I was even watching, what is it, just slopping by. It was just like, it said something about Markiplier in YouTube, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll listen to that. And, like, the background video was just Fall Guys, and then the actual video was talking about news about Markiplier being against AI. Dolan Dark, I think, is the... Not something I watch all the time, but just like the thumbnail did interest me, and they're like short videos too, so I'm like, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, it was like, yeah, just a 2-minute video of somebody just read something off of Twitter. There's a lot of what these are. And yet it generates enough views, so... I still haven't unlocked the, like, format for the video. I know that's kind of what they say, is like, to get really take off on YouTube is to okay, play or open scene. Scenes. Okay, that was not the right file to delete. Good thing I was making a backup in the background. So, can I open this then? So is that one completely borked? Great. So add a new project. The copy of the thing of the... Okay. No, add a new project. Add project from disk. I will play the game in the second after I figure out whether or not this stuff is still even functional. Would you take me to the thing, please? GMTK? There we go, this one. Okay, and then if this is gonna be not a Monopoly. Still haven't beaten the game, by the way. Yeah, like, I was hitting the numbers of like, okay, I understand what the game is before saying like, oh, I'm super invested in, like, I gotta finish this run. Okay, there we go. Now, will you let me play this? Will you let me...
Step right up.
Oh, and did the wall get moved forward or no?
Thanks for playing.
No, it didn't. So, if I move the wall forward, does it explode? It will explode. And save. Okay. I just had to copy and paste the entire project. I don't want to do that repeatedly. Nope,
Thanks
none
for
of that.
playing. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing.
Okie dokie. Well, now that I have confirmed that I have a working version at least, I can... Oh yeah, and I already put the password in. I need to add some more powerful tiles. That is a lot. I think it's almost a bit too intense, personally. Oh, I guess I can kill my extra audio here. Oh, and a reset tutorial even. Although I will keep... I like how intense this is. I think this is the right vibe. I think the, it's just a little too bright on the, start screen there. Okay. And then still have not fully figured out how to game the system. Oh, and it does, yeah, so it just automatically discards those. Yeah, okay. So again, I even put myself at a disadvantage. We'll do the 2 passes. Go for the score increase. And then I have no money. I am poor. I could buy a 50. Probably a good idea. Oh, and a 10. Oh, I landed on both of those that I was trying to pass anyway. That's funny. What does the void do exactly? Oh, lose a loop. Ye gads. Oh, it does seem like Emmett covers up the the tooltip there, or maybe this one is just... okay, wait, let's do... Oh, okay, so Emmett does cover up the tooltip a bit. I like the fish ship too much. I don't know if that was, yeah, should disable the collider. Well, at least I'm finding a small bug every time. I feel like I'm helping a little bit. Yeah, I think I also screwed myself with this, missing out on that set. I need to score 1. I just need to score 1. And this is my second loop, right? think I might not worry about that. Okay, and then if I'm a little more desperate, let's actually put some of this stuff in front of you here. I'm such a sleepy boy. It's all. Oh my goodness. Landing in the shop, move back to. Sure. Thanks, mystery hole. We'll just put all the passes together. Oh, and then I can't. Oh, I can move you. Again, Emmett's just in the way. Yeah, give me the 150 actually. That's. Oh wait, forward 2? This is forward 2, not backward 2, isn't it? Yeah, okay, I'm doing okay score-wise. I require money. I mean, I guess I'll just put it on the board. 10 is not really all that interesting. It's not a huge amount there. What happened there? I rolled a 6 and a 5? Is that what you're telling me? Oh, that's a juicy one. Oh, I haven't got any purple. Yeah, the fish ship triggered. I mean, sure. It's just funny to watch it move that far back. Just another 10? So that's a bunch of nothing. Emmett, buddy, come on. Give me something juicy. 30 back to. Another 30 back to. Have a little bit of money, not a lot of bit of money. 40 even odd, that just seems good. Oh, this background layer is kind of on top of the settings button a little, it looks like. Or the settings button is kind of down into the... Kind of interesting to see that the bottom of the settings button looks like a different color. Yeah, I very much like the green and brown transition here to say whether you're able to move things or not. A 100 forward too. Actually, no, wait, do it like there so I can get more draws. Since everything else is kind of used already. I actually have a lot of points, right? Earn some extra there. If you roll a 1 with your secondary die, it's like how sure, I had some extra points, right? Did it take away the 500 and I had that many extra points? Okay, I think I'm gonna call this good. Very neat. I think I noticed a couple of small bugs. Definitely looking good, definitely feeling polished, definitely better than what I got going on here. Especially if it's exploding. Unity's not letting me save stuff. Like, I do not like that at all. That scares me.
Awesome. Marvelous.
Okay, I gotta get the throw working. And then I kind of want to do something about the score.
Fabulous. Fantastic.
It's just because I'm so used to hearing the bird sounds stuff outside that I'm like, yeah, it does very much sound like
Thanks for playing.
outside stuff. Okay, so I need to get the 3D arrow working. Back to music. And that was on the tosser. 3D arrow. So it's extending it correctly. But it's not. Okay, nothing should be messing with the rotation of it, but I think when I messed with the rotation of it, it looked kind of odd. Its position and its scale. So now, yeah, that was the question. It's just if I rotate it, like, I rotate you along the X by 90. It just looked funky though. It's like, it really feels like it should just extend. Oh, now it's not. It's like it was flashing earlier. I got a fancy new computer, and Unity appears to be running worse than ever.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Step right up. Stellar.
Yeah, no, it is.
Thanks for playing.
Okay, now it looks like it's stretching in the right direction, kinda. I think the bottom of it is still, it's not coming out of a single point.
Stellar. Thanks for playing.
So was it not coming out of a single point the whole time? Its position is based on that scale there. I feel like that should have divided it. Okay, wait. In the scene, what does it look like?
Step right
Oh, this was playing something.
up.
So here, what does that look like? Oh, it's just stretching it along the Y instead of along the Z, the X, the Z. Okay, now you are position Y. And then you are local scale Z. Or Y? Is it still Y? Because it's the local scale Y. No, it is the Y. Just the position is different. So now please grow out of the middle.
Step right up.
You're growing out of literally like the middle.
Beautiful.
Aren't you supposed to be doing like... Oh, X. No, 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 no. Y. Gosh dang it. That wasn't even the dangers of copy pasting. That was just the dangers of not paying attention. Also dangerous. Probably more dangerous.
Step right up.
Okay, what is the...
Step right up.
I don't remember what the shortcut for pause was. Dang it. The scale for this is what? Yeah, it's just scaling along the Y. Which is what I was expecting, so that's why I was thinking the position would have been along the Y is what needs to change. I guess it's kind of working. It's extending more in one direction than it is the other. That's changing that number's not gonna matter, right?
Step right up.
Okay, wait, just get rid of that then?
Step right up.
Yes, okay, I just need to get rid of it entirely. Okay, now I need to position it correctly. And then rotate it. So then it's not start position, transform to a position. It's no, it's still not gonna put it in the right position, right? What? Why did it? Oh, I was gonna say, why did they change the scale? Also, didn't I just change? I changed something about this, and I saved, and then it didn't seem to change anything about this. The tosser is the thing under the camera, not the center of the screen, though, right? Yeah, it's over there. So why is the 3D arrow. If I put it under the tosser, is that a bad idea? Probably. I guess we'll see. Okay, so I want it to look like the player, just as a really big... Oh boy. Oh no, what have I done? Okay, so maybe not that? Okay, so maybe we don't change the position? It's gonna need something for that scale factor, though.
Step right up.
It is just directly in the calves. Okay, so... Okay, something like that.
Step right up.
Yeah, but that's gonna be rotated. Great. So the positioning is awful and stuff too, so no. Let's not do that. But can I just kind of place it where the camera's gonna end up for now, I guess? See if that helps.
Step right up.
Seems to sort of have helped. I think I want it a little further down. Yeah, closer to like there. Is it just 1.2? Is that what you're saying? Oh, and then it jumps back up to 5 anyway. Who's changing the positioning there? Okay, and I'm going to go use the restroom. some reason I'm thinking like a yellow and... Ooh, transparent's probably a good idea. Okay, we're gonna call this arrow. Material. For some reason I kind of want a yellow. Please. Don't tell me you're gonna explode again immediately after you exploded. I want to make a thing. I need you to function for me to do that. Transparent. That I know needed to load. Okay, rename arrow. And then put you on that. That's not looking transparent. Something I gotta modify to make sure it'll be transparent. But I don't recall what that is. I thought that was just you. Oh, I just need to make this transparent. Just need to actually make the color transparent. There, nice round numbers.
Step right up.
Okay, so I need that to... Why is the position odd, and why is the... Because the position's not being set. So the arrow position, like it was fine. Okay, wait, I wanted to lower it just a little bit. No. That looks like it's fine, and then it... Okay, wait. And now that I added an arrow transform position... What? Why is saying what your position is suddenly make it a different position? Now, who is modifying this? Nobody else is modifying this, right? Oh. The arrow that transformed that position is transformed that position. Okay, so how about no on that? Okay, now let's try this. Let's see if it'll just be at the right position. And then I can stretch it. You suck it! I didn't change that. I went out of my way to make sure nobody's messing with that. Arrowhead, arrow scale, arrow. The transform that position is... No, that's the arrowhead. I don't care. We hide everybody. And now it's just saying that its transform position is what it was. Why? And then the scale is different. But this sure seems like it's changing the... I guess it's the Z? No, it seems like it's teleporting to on top of the thingamabob. Well, okay, maybe the Z is what's causing it to... Okay, so I lied about the scale. I want this to be the positions. Well, it needs to be its initial position. Well, because if I do its position and then... this is gonna make it fly away, but that sounds kind of hilarious. And if that is true, and I understand what I'm doing, then let's try that. What if there are digital dice games where they added a system to make it less random? Like pulling Tetris, where you were guaranteed to get a piece within a certain amount of pulls. By always shifting the dice center of mass every throw to make it less likely to get the same number multiple times in a row. That'd be a really neat way to do it. Nothing comes to mind off the top of my head, but that would be a neat way to weight the dice. Just rolled a bunch of 6s, so I didn't get a lot of score that round and lost the game. That's what started this train of thought. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's the, like, it's the fact that you can't mess with the dice makes it a little harder, I feel. Yep, okay. And then he just ran off into the distance. That was what I was expecting, and that was hilarious. Okay. So it does need its initial position. So... let's just... I don't fluffing know. I don't have a brain right now. I don't know if I ever had a brain, but it's even less functional than usual somehow. Now vector 3. So this is just, yeah, the start. Okay, the arrow start position. Is equal to whatever its start position is. Arrow dot position. Not start position, but arrow dot transform dot position. Okay, then here I say the arrow's start position dot z plus whatever the local scale is. So we'll then that keep it here, and just grow the thing out of there. No, because the start position keeps getting reset. Okay, the start position at the start, not here. Okay, I just didn't want to make another variable just for tracking. Well, we're gonna do it, because I don't... There's a better way to do this. I'm just not... I don't have the ability. Although I think I will get a good chunk of the like base gameplay done. It's just a bummer that the actual like roguelike part that I think would be kind of interesting to play with too. There we go. Would be it's not actually there. Okay, so the 3D arrow, scooch it backward a bit to like there. Okay, and then the one last thing is to get it to rotate.
Step right up.
So yeah, it should be disabled at the start. You didn't change position, did you? Or did you? I don't know. Listen, you just need to rotate. Can I just do a transform dot look at, but then just make sure it's looking at the right thing? was doing the look at there, but whatever. So arrow dot transform dot look at. Okay, end position. It doesn't feel right, but I'll try it. And then don't look anywhere in the Y. Because it just needs to rotate. No. Target. What is the target I want you to look at? Dadgummit, it's because it's... Arrow dot rotate, transform dot rotate direction. I doubt that's it. Oh, and then the X is gonna need to change. Oh no.
Step right up.
What have I done? Boy, is that flippin' cool. That is not what I was looking for. Okay, how about don't continue to rotate? That's why I was wanting to do look at. And then if I do look at direction. Okay, now that I seem to have gotten the position and the scale working.
Step right up.
Wait, what? You're looking at the heck? You're looking at the center? It's really neat that it looks like it's just rolling along the edge of the clock and the clock is in the way. Despite the fact that there's no colliders there.
Step right up.
That's what I was afraid of, is somehow I done goofed something. Okay, now it seems okay. Now I just need to figure out what the rotation is to go from, I guess, whatever the start position is to here. What is that rotation? And then mirror it onto there. So what is the rotation angle between start position and end position? That's a sine thing, right? Start position. Okay, wait, it's like an angle between 2 points. Well, no, I have the direction. That's the thing. It's like it feels like I should be able to just rotate. Okay, wait, the local rotates. I just need you to rotate around the Y in that direction. It's not that, because it's just the Y. Is the thing. You're a vector 3? Yeah, okay, vector 3. So I want you to just rotate around the Y. Holy heck, okay. I don't think this is gonna be it either, but we'll try. Alright, we'll just see what happens.
Step right up.
Okay, wait. I got rid of the rotation on the X. Which was 90? Negative 90, what is it? Headgummit, you... 90. I was gonna say it's only 7:45, or rather maybe it's already 8 o'clock.
Step right up.
Okay, you're back to... So you're not rotating at all in the Y direction.
Thanks for playing.
So why are you not rotating? So the direction.y is not anything. So then the direction in the X or the Z maybe? I don't know. Like I said, I think there's probably some sine or some cosine to be happening. Not entirely sure. Ooh, it wiggled. It'd be wiggling, at least. That doesn't give me any sense of the actual... And the scale looks like it's nice and proportional.
Great.
But I just gotta get the rotation here working. Okay, along the Z. None of this is, I need... We'll go ask an AI what the answer is. See what it says. So what is the angle between the 2 points? That's really what it is. That's what I'm looking for is the direction, which was start position minus end position normalized. And then that's... Okay, wait, vector to rotation? This... Yeah, this is... Okay, wait. Unity. I did see somebody put Unity in there. I've just forgotten how to do anything. convert a direction into a rotation. Right? Yeah, they're two wildly different objects. We're turning into that angle axis? I just need to rotate you to point between the 2 points. And I just am not awake enough to do it. It's the last thing. I get this. Okay, can I put a little point on the arrow? Or no? So what happens if I try to put a ball on the end of the arrow? That might look a little sus, but I guess an arrow is going to look a little sus no matter what. That's not actually going to do anything, is it?
Step right up.
Yeah, okay, I was going to say the ball is going to be scaled funky, but that's fine. Okay, well, that gives an end to the arrow, I guess. How do I just get you to point at the thing? Point in the direction of the movement. It's probably a cone in Blender, right? I could just add a cone there. Yeah, I just need to change this value. Okay, if I just do this at 90, that is just going to rotate it so it's sideways, right?
Step right up.
What? Oh no, okay. Yeah, it is sideways, and then it's scaling wrong, because now it's sideways. Oh great, that means the scale is all... Oh my god, why? This does not seem like it should be that hard, and none of the stuff that I picked to do feels like it should be that hard to do, and then I proceed to just... I don't know. I don't know how to do it. And I've done the draw between 2 points and then place something in between those 2 points, but
Step right up.
that was in 3D. I'm just trying to translate a 2D throw here into a 3D. Okay, wait, I lied. Give me back this. At least.
Step right up.
Yeah, it's because scale-wise, it looks completely fine. And then I just don't know how to rotate it. from to rotation? What was that again? I don't recall what that is. Spoilers on their answer. Quaternion from to rotation. Vector right and direction. This quaternion from to rotation sounds sort of useful. So arrow dot transform dot rotation from to rotation. Up and then direction. This ain't gonna be it. None of it's gonna be it, and that's fine. I will fail at everything I ever try.
Step right up.
And there's nothing I can do about it, no matter how many tries I take. Oh look, I did it. It's close. It's wobbling around a little awkward, but it's basically it. Okay, I need you to not move around all that much.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing.
Okay, so now how do we get the position to be?
Step right up.
Yeah, there's also the issue of the arrowhead too. Oh, it didn't. It basically landed on there.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing.
Oh, I still gotta make the game page and stuff too.
Step right up.
Boy, is this a bunch of nothing. Yay, I did it. It only took me forever to do something that would take somebody else like a day. It's just like work. I should have been let go a long time ago.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing.
Deep breaths, yeah. It is definitely deep breaths time. No, this is despair. This is the... Okay, I'll do some deep breaths. I'd say stand up, but it's like... Word time. Okay, can I slap some actual, like, arrowhead on this?
Great. Fabulous.
Oh, I kind of put the one orange tube in. Can I just... Oh, it's too bouncy. Oh, nothing on that either.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah, okay, so I kind of want to make it so that you have multiple rounds and stuff, too. here actually instead of I have to go hit some of those other numbers.
Thanks for playing.
Okay, so then this will be arrowhead. Well, it's not a sphere. Is there an easy way to just grab a cone from Blender and then call that an arrowhead? Blender. Which I don't know why it's trying to run through Steam, but sure. Okay, go away with that. Shift A. Mesh. Cone. Cone. I has cone. Shade. Smooth. Good. Export. The books. Documentos, yeah. As cone. It's just because I keep trying to improve my life. That's why I get so disappointed when it doesn't happen. Just stop trying. Stop trying to improve your life, and then you won't be disappointed when it doesn't happen. So, it's gonna make an Angry Bird style game, but canned it because it started too late. Yeah, I missed a day too. Yeah, the Wednesday, because it was middle of the day Wednesday for me. I was like, okay, no, that's just odd. And then I took a day off yesterday to get stuff done, and it's still kind of sad looking. But also, hello, thanks for stopping by. I was about to say thanks for slopping by, just because I was watching Dull and Dark. Oh, and then add. Gee, thanks, and then I can't dismiss it, but... Okay, where did this go? It's new computer, new... Okay, documentos. Why does it say documento? Because it doesn't feel like it's an upward trajectory. I'm pretty sure it is. Overall, if I look at the whole of the things, it is an upward trajectory. That's not the right documents? There's a different documents or something? No, I just made a thing called cone. I just exported it to this. What is this? Why does it have the O in there? What in the world happened there? Okay, there it is. So now, models. Although, I'm assuming there's a lot of people that are at the point of like, oh no, it's all broken, it's not working, it's all awful. So I feel like I should be in good company at this point. Doesn't make it easier to get through necessarily, but I feel like I should be in not the only one. Oh, I didn't need the camera and the light. I forget. You gotta be careful about that in Blender. Make sure to not grab all of the everything. Wait, the 3D arrow. Oh, there we go. No, dadgummit, I knew you were gonna... Okay, there and there. And then there? No. No, the scale, just 1 and 1 and 1. Or not. Okay, take you out of there. Then we do an empty object. Reset it. This is the arrowhead. Yeah, this is where I need to actually be placing it at the thing on the arrow, as opposed to welcome back. Go there, and now we put you under here. And then reset. Dadgummit. It's like, I want you there. But not so ridiculous. But I think you're gonna do that no matter what. As long as it looks vaguely like an arrow, I think that's... Okay, no, that actually looks completely fine. Sure. Oh, that actually helped. Okay, so then if I do that, is that actually... I needed a little more power there, but... Okay. Yeah, that was too much power. And that was too little power. Yay! Oh, hello, hello. Naturally, right as I'm like, oh, I'm feeling super sleepy. Let's call it quits. Thank you, thank you. Hello, hello.
Step right up.
Oh, let's disable the arrow here. I hope the stream was going good. Was that also GMTK? I don't, like, somebody else was just click on what the other person was doing. Don't know how they did that. National Ice Cream Sandwich Day. That is so tempting. I love ice cream sandwiches, and I didn't realize it was Ice Cream Sandwich Day. Might have been slightly cheaper to get an ice cream sandwich. Yeah, there's a gas station down the street. I could go grab an ice cream sandwich. I like the cookie ones. The cookie ice cream sandwiches are my favorite. That was... I think it was high school. Something like that I had a bunch of ice cream sandwiches. No, I had donuts in high school. I was one of the teachers that was selling donuts in front of the classrooms. I'm trying to think of where I was getting ice cream sandwiches from. But... Well, having some people stop by is a little more of a... Well, it's... Because I also got this arrow working. This arrow was being stupid for quite a while, too. So, now that I got the arrow working and a whole bunch of people showed up to see... Hey, look, I actually got a victory. It's improving the mood a bit here. So... I haven't had one in a long time. Yeah, it's been a while for me, too. Oh, and I guess... Well, maybe I'll do a build. Just because now, because I got the background audio, it's like I got everything except for the... I said I was doing balancing, and then that's the one thing I haven't touched. But that's always how it happens. I'm like, I'm gonna do this thing and get distracted by 6 different other things, and then finally get back to the thing I was gonna actually do. Well, and the reason the score clock is in the middle of the thing was because every time I tried to move it, the numbers wouldn't move with it, and I was like, okay, nope. At this point, you're just gonna stay there because I'm just getting too sick of it. I wanted the score to actually look to be at a different spot, so because I don't know how much time. It's still a morning. It's still like half a day or something for tomorrow before it ends. Like, if I can get other levels working, too, that'd be nice. Oh, how about doing a shout-out? Because I don't know how to do that. Is it literally just /shoutout on Twitch? Oh, yeah, it is just /shoutout. And the name. I don't actually know what that does. I'm assuming it just links it back to the Twitch channel, which seems a little silly to me because you could just like click on the person's name. I've definitely done that before. Well, I don't know if that's the easiest way to do. This looks like it's a link as opposed to like the click on the name kind of Twitch channel thing. As you could tell, I'm still fairly new to having people. I've been streaming for a good 3.5, 4 years, I think, at this point. But in terms of actually having viewers, has only been in the last year. Viewers is accurate. Yeah, there's 2 people that show up on a regular basis.
Step right up.
That's really impressive. Holy heck, boy did that take a while to load. Okay, also... Okay, yeah, no, I guess it... the camera's a little awkward, but that's okay. That was way too much and also exactly enough. Still a little off on that. I got gypped. I got completely gypped there. That landed. Boo. Hiss. Boo. Gonna lurk, but good luck with the game. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the raid. The rest of your day goes well. Have fun touching grass or going to bed. That's that's typically what I do after a stream. Is pass out. Which is what I was gonna go do here pretty soon. It's only 8 o'clock. I was just very much in the doldrums and saying, hey, let's sleep.
Step right up.
Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I typically stream from 6 to 8 Eastern, but was just doing a lot more for the jam here. That's always it's always nice when it bounces back and says, okay, now you actually did get something off of that. Yeah, it's funny how much the background.
Awesome.
Yeah, okay, it does. So I can't actually score that. Yeah, now I need to get it to have actual rounds. Would be nice, so that the looping score thing actually matters. Because right now it's just kind of there. And ideally, I would love to move it so I can get multiple levels going. Because I do have that second way that I spawned the pegboard, which was just the basic grid layout. Okay. Yeah, I get maybe we do rounds, because right now this is just super heckin' simple, and I would like it to be simple, not super heckin' simple. It's like a little too simple. Heading out. Good luck with the jam. Thank you, thank you. Have a good evening.
Lovely.
Like I said, have fun sleeping. That's always my guess. Which, when it's a 30-year day, probably a good guess. Or at least ideally, if you're getting enough sleep, it's like a third of the day.
Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing.
Okay. So, it's just the... Yeah, because right now the score is not mattering at all. I very much made this kind of a toy, like, carnival thing. Like, it very much is just... You can play it. Have fun. It's not actually a game to win. Yeah, it would have been really nice to have the roguelike aspect, and were I a better game developer, I could have done it. But I am who I am, and I'm doing the best I can to change that. Or rather, improve myself. Like, it came out that I'm trying to become a different person. And it's like, well, technically, yeah, but I mean, I'm trying to be a better person.
Fantastic.
Not a, also go to sleep. That's also why I was thinking of calling it quits on the stream, too, is because I'm like, I know it's about sleepy time, and that's kind of what I was thinking of doing myself. Was calling it quits and going to bed. Oh, that was lucky. Okay, I am I am having fun with the main mechanic here. Okay, so man, I could just call it quits and go to bed. Oh, and is it scoring correctly? I didn't even check to see if the actual like. So that's not this. It's the who game manager. You're the one that has the score, right? Max score. Can you show me the score? I want to make sure that it's actually... Because the score clock is pointing to the things correctly, it looks like, but... I don't know if it's actually... showing the score. Oh, I was going to have some kind of multiplier and stuff, too, for the two different clock hands, but... I do still have another half a day, and I got all the audio. I'm not gonna mess with menus. I wanted it to be very like an actual carnival game. So the question was, the game manager, the score is in fact 0. If I score a peg,
Marvelous.
it is 1. It says 1. If I score a peg, that's
Fantastic.
a little close there. Score 2, it says 3. So that's not accurate. Great. Good to know there's a bug that I gotta fix. Okay, I didn't score anything. It didn't update. That's good. Wouldn't have expected it to. And then I done goofed all the shots.
Thanks for
Great.
playing.
Okay, well, let's put it down here. Yeah, score. Okay, the throw preview is finally there. Score clock has the display bug. Okay, not displaying correct score. And then the one last feature is that it's going to have multiple rounds based on how well you do. So that instead of just quitting out, if you do well enough, you can do another round. Yeah, I probably don't need it to fully just quit immediately, but also welcome back. Kind of funny that I could tell you were watching somebody else there because because this is Raider from somebody else. And I'm like, wait, I know that name though. You managed to get the upgrade system implemented. Is that also a thing I can see? It is. Ooh. Lots of placeholder text there. That's some fantastic animations on those. I like that a lot. The way they flutter away too. Yeah, okay, uncommon, test, and rare. That's super cool. It took you way too long. Well, even like this stupid arrow took me way too long because I just forgot different methods in Unity and stuff too. Stuff to make tiles and actual content. That's kind of where I'm at too. I'm like,
Thanks for playing.
need to. Well, okay, I gotta fix the score thing and then. Yeah, if
Step right up.
it's another indicator. Go to bed. I put down the bug with the score clock, and then the one last thing I want to add before I give up. No. The one last thing I want to add before I call it quits is an ability to actually win or lose the game. Because right now you can just increase the score, and that's about it. Can I change the color of those easily? Because I think it'd be nice to just kind of have them indicated in a different color to say if you score one of those two, you go to the next round. So that was the score clock here. Okay, just a real quick test. 5-minute coding adventure in and out. This is his code word for it's not going to take 5 minutes. Okay, their max score, and then if I do the text, can I? Okay, and get the text here. So then give me the text. It's equal to this. Okay, no, just score num clone text. Score text. score text there. Now the score text I can. So then you go there. And then the score text color. Hopefully, kind of, sort of, maybe. That colored out white. In this case, I don't actually want it to be white. I want it to be... Oh, I already have a score text. So maximum confusion. Score text, text. Oh, well then, okay. Notice this. Okay, this text still has its own text color. And now this should just be if it's over a certain amount, which that certain amount is what, I don't know, then it should become like red. Okay, and this is the round threshold, we'll call it, and that's an int. Ugh, come on. Let's see if this does end up being a 5-minute coding adventure. Oh, please, pretty please. That would be awesome. So this is the round threshold. Threshold. There we go. Okay, so now the round threshold, if it is greater than that, if the int I, so if I is greater than the round threshold, then turn it red. And now we make the round threshold like 5 or something for now. That is on the game manager, right? The score, the max score, multiplier. No, who was that? Just, the score clock, rather. Okay. Round threshold. Give me like 5. No, wait. Give me a percentage. No. Okay, I know. I got an idea. A percentage of the max score. I have the game manager max score. I can just do a percentage of that max score. So the game manager get max score. And then give me like a 6. If you get above 60%. Then it turns red. And hey, again, I was not expecting that to happen just right off the bat there. White is not what I want for the other numbers, but they still have, yeah, some kind of outlines. They're actually still visible. Sweet. Okay, so now it's just if you actually manage to land in this, then you go to the next round, otherwise. Okay, black. Or rather, just don't change the text color. Because they are black right now, I think. Okay, so now literally all I gotta do is make sure it displays correctly, and then make sure it can actually go to another round if you get in the threshold. Okay, I will need some text off to the side or something that says as much, but again, that works entirely because of the fact that if this is like a carnival game, you're very much just gonna have rules off to the side. Do I want to go for that far blue peg? I'll just go for a peg. Yeah, okay, it's not actually displaying what the score is correctly at all. Because the game manager here says, yeah, my score is 4. Based on the 1, 2, 3. I guess kind of, no, wait, yeah, this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Wow, kind of sad that the score clock is going to stay in the middle there. Just because of the fact that I couldn't figure out how to move it. But okay, and I can also just try to debug that tomorrow. Okay, I'm calling it quits. I'm going to bed. I did actually finish the 5-minute coding adventure in basically 5 minutes. So now, y'all want to get dumped on somebody else? Because I gotta sleep. I did not need to push myself this much. Let's see who'll be doing GMTK. I think it's always rotating by your current score when you score instead of rotating to your current score. That's what I was trying to avoid. It very much could be what it is. But though I definitely had that in mind. I was a little afraid of it doing that. And is this where I rotate it? Yeah, which is why I had it rotate to 0 and then rotate to whatever the score is, but it doesn't appear to be doing that. So that'll be a tomorrow me problem. Not a right now me problem. Okay, anybody doing some GMTK? It doesn't look like it. Scary Pastry is doing V Rising. We could go say hi to Scary Pastry. Really? Nobody is doing GMTK right now. That's stickers for art. Some Kitchen Wars. I don't remember some of these. The Love Slug. Your Love Slug is just such a good name. I do need to actually watch some more content there. Oh, Cast Make Games. There we go. That's an easy one. If nobody else is doing GMTK, I want to see how this game is coming along here. I think fixing it won't be too difficult tomorrow, and try to be around to be an extra set of eyes. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, well, I've managed to make everything too complicated many times over here, so. What the heck is this? 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea? By Jules Verne? Yeah, okay, this is very much... Oh, it's what's his face? Nautilus. Wild. They're just kind of throwing anything at the wall and hoping it sticks. And it kind of is. That actually did look interesting to me. Are you kidding me? I just watched the ad. Thank you, Jeff Goldblum. You can bugger off with your... whatever the heck that is. I wanted to show how awesome this person is and how crazy this flippin' game looks. That I'm excited about. If it will let me do that. I just don't want to watch the ad. Oh, I guess I could type in. Hey, let's go right over here. Okay, I could just... I actually typed it in right. There we go. Okay.
Okay, I didn't bomb in time.
I will be back tomorrow at 8 in the morning, basically. 8 a.m. Eastern. If anybody wants to show up and watch me finish this. Okay. Goodbye. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. Have fun sleeping. Bye. Well, and then I still need to press the button to leave, but bye.
Quite a bit of dungeons that you explore instead of being fully linear. And you know,